We're seeing a lot of problems in the schools.
Yeah.
Where they're targeting the students.
Right.
They're doing all this stuff, trying to force all these Marxist ideas in the schools.
Yep.
And so we're showing up in some of these schools basically to stand up and speak against that, and also to support the speakers.
Yep.
Otherwise, they'll delete the video.
Yeah, you know, the future is the kids.
Oh yeah.
Kids are learning.
Yeah.
And right now, they're bringing in so many adult issues into the schools.
Yeah.
And they're really stealing the childhoods of these people. Some of the best moments of prom, football games, the lunches that you sit across from and get to talk and get to learn. And the political government, like schools, you learn how to communicate, you learn how to get along.
Yeah.
And anytime you take adults and you start breaching the trust of students, you're starting to lose that societal element that they learn at a young age, because you start to learn how to work in groups. Think about chemistry.
Yeah.
How many times you have to come up with who did the homework, who didn't do the homework, and how much frustration that was. Well, that's just like work.
Yeah.
You start taking away people's time together, and you start putting the adults into it. It almost becomes the adults' initiative to take the future versus teach the students how to take the future.
Yeah.
And America's built on people helping people, working together, you know, and learn how to get along. And if you actually take that precious 4 years that they have
to grow up,
they have to grow up fast. They have to move on their own. School's such a groundwork of where you end up finding out who you are. You know, my opinion, and it's not good that you have parents who are, you know, on these boards who just won't listen to the voice of students, even the students. It's a shame. So that's what we're fighting for. I mean, people think we're fighting over Democrats and Republicans. We're not. We're actually fighting over America. The fabric of America is the people, and will always be the people. It will never be the parties. Because what is a party? A party is people. In reality, there's no Democrats or Republicans, it's people. And if we end up taking away the people's choice, the people's rights, and we start fighting as Democrats, Republicans, we'll have a division that we'll never be able to take back. And unfortunately, you see too much of that division and partisan right now. And I have a strong belief that we align ourselves with our human constructs, because it makes us be able to understand the world as we see it.
Yep.
Sometimes not the way the world is. And, you know, we're here for a very short time, and if we lose the fabric of what God is in all of us and what the purpose and how we've been blessed in this nation, man, I don't know. I feel like we'll be lost. You know, and that's the thing that troubles me the most, is when the people's voices aren't heard on both sides of the aisle, the lack of working together, the lack of communication. But days like today, though, when we focus on America, that's the key, is getting back to what makes America great. 1941, soldiers drowned in their bunks. People went to battle in the Civil War. We've been there, we've done that. They figured it out under some of the worst conditions of America. We gotta get back to what makes this a country great. That's what my opinion is. But
you're spot on.
Yeah.
You're spot on.
Here we stand on this bridge, you stand on the wall, right?
Yep.
It's are you going to stand on the wall? When that time comes, will you be standing there for America, or are you going to allow them to just take it? And I'm not talking about just Democrats, Republicans, but will you let them take it? Them is subjective. So them is very subjective. We have to be careful who the them are. Because Abraham Lincoln said, we cannot get destroyed from the outside, but destroy our within. And we're doing a pretty darn good job of that.
Yep.
You know, but I don't know, man. I tell you what, I'll stand with anybody. Work with anybody. Stand on that wall. I'm really happy about the Supreme Court right now. Hoping that we can take back the abortion piece. You know, give everybody a chance.
Let's go back to the people, to the states.
Give everybody a chance.
States' rights, yeah. Having the Fed The big thing is the bad guys always want the feds to control everything because they understand they can't compete.
Well, always going to be a people movement. There'll always be the people. You can stand against people as long as you want, but look throughout history. God blesses it. People stand for it. Sacrifices are made all over the place. Everybody's sacrificing themselves standing in this world right now. But I tell you what, this is what energizes me. This is what parades energize me. This energizes me. I laughed the other day at the exec committee meeting. People said, well, this one gal goes, well, I'm not as important. I looked at the staff, I looked across the table, I said, you are important. There's no chairman, there's no vice chair, there's no secretary, we're all chairmen. If we were to actually wake up every single day and act as if we own our cities, towns, and villages, I would believe that if people felt like they owned it, that they would treat their communities differently. But everybody has to look like they own this, and they have to feel like their voice is heard. And they have to look at themselves as a chairman, or a secretary, or the President of the United States. In my opinion, so, well, I commend you on going to Roseville. Thanks for coming out. This is amazing. And your service in cold weather.
I'm just recording, but somebody else is speaking, so I said I'd record for them.
That's good.
Somebody's gonna do it.
We'll keep standing this wall for the people. That's all we can do.
You're exactly spot on all that stuff you said. So
I have a strong belief in God. And that is the foundation.
That's good.
The foundation of everything that's here. I will be gone. It depends on who I leave behind.
Yep.
That's important.
Yep, that's right.